guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is another study vlog. As you guys know, it is exam season and I have my semester end exams in another 3 days. So I thought I would film today and show you guys how I study for exams, give you some tips and also give you some motivation as you guys see me studying. The first thing I do, like a pre-exam ritual, is to get ready and feel put together. So have a shower, feel all freshened up so that I can feel ready to take on the day. So that's what I did, and now we're gonna do the second thing to get into the right mindset, and that is clean my study space and my room. I don't know if you guys can see, it's really messy. So we're gonna do that now. The number of pens I finished while studying. Now that my room is all clean, I'm gonna organize my desk space. So this book in which I'm gonna be doing all my studying, and then of course my planner and my pouch, some sticky notes and my laptop. So we're just gonna set up our study table now. Another thing while studying is that I tend to say it out loud a lot. Everything I study, I say it out aloud while memorizing, and I get really thirsty. So we're gonna fill our water and keep it on my desk so that I can keep drinking water and stay hydrated as well. Water secured. The next thing we're gonna do is make a study plan, because my exams are beginning on 18th. I have 3 days and I have computer networks first. So it's a total of 5 units for every subject, and I'm thinking of completing the 5 units within 2 days and then start studying for my next exam as well, which is DA. So that one is hard because it's all algorithms in it, and I will need more time to prepare for it, and we only have a 1 day gap between each exam. So we're gonna make a study plan now, and I'm gonna decide how many units I want to complete today. I'm thinking of doing 3 units today. There are 2 units, unit 4 and 5 with less topics and unit 1 with more topics. So what I like to do is I like finishing the easier units first. I mean, this may be a technique that works for you or does not, but for me, when I finish the easier ones first, for some reason I feel like, oh, I'm done with 3 units. Even if they're easy, I'm done with 3, I'm only left with 2. So that gives me like a mindset of I have done more than I actually have, which helps me complete the much larger units later. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start with unit 4 first. How I begin studying is in this book. I will, on the first page, write down only the topics which are there in each unit. So suppose I'm starting with unit 4 now. I'm gonna take out our syllabus copy, and in the syllabus, whatever topics are there in each unit, I'm gonna write all of them down so that as and when I finish each topic, I like to tick it off so that I know that I've completed and I've covered everything. We're gonna use sticky notes to write down our topics, because another thing I like to do is make my notes look aesthetic and appealing for me to look at, because I don't know, if you're studying, why not just romanticize it and make it look good at the same time so that you enjoy doing it. So that's what we're gonna do. We have only 4 topics in this unit, so I'm gonna finish all those 4 topics from the PDFs that ma'am sent us. And if it's not there in the PDF, I usually use ChatGPT or YouTube. So I'm gonna cover these topics, and after that I'm going to do the important questions that we get for mid-exams. So we get important questions unit-wise, and we have that for unit 4 as well. So once I finish the topics, I'll go through the important questions as well. had lunch, guys, and I came down because someone had come to fix the car. It had stopped running because we didn't turn it on for a while, like a week, because I had exams. And they told us that you're supposed to turn it on every day at least for 10 minutes during winter. So that's what I'm doing now. It's like a little break. I'm just gonna sit here, chill in the car for a while, watch YouTube maybe, and then after that I'm gonna go back up and start studying again. Okay, so me and mummy decided that we're gonna go on a round in the army area first. I came to the stationery to get some pens for my exam. I got the pens. I'm back home and I'm feeling a little sleepy, but we're gonna get back to studying. So I wanted to talk to you about how I study, the study technique I use. So I use the Feynman study technique, which is nothing but I learn a topic and I say it out aloud as if I'm explaining it to a student or something like that, and that helps me understand it better, and then I write it down and I revise it. So that helps me not only understand it in simpler words and understand the concept, but also when I write it, I have the assurance that I'm going to remember it. And then revising it is like the final stage of knowing that you're, you understand it well and you're perfect in that topic. I have done a lot of studying, guys, and now I'm gonna go down to the shop and buy something to eat because I feel like we should reward ourselves for all of the hard work and all of the studying we've done. So I'm gonna maybe buy Maggie. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, I wanted to have chaat today, but then it became really late by the time I finished studying and it was too late to go out. So we're going to go to the shop. I got the veg atta noodles because noodles as it is unhealthy, so I thought atta, so maybe a 20% less unhealthy food. I don't know. So we're gonna make this now. Another tip I wanted to give you guys while I make this is that I don't look at the time when studying. So usually people have a set time that I'm only going to study for 2 hours. That is one approach to it, but another one is that you focus on the topics. So what I do is until and unless I'm done with this answer or this topic, I'm not going to get up from my table and I'm not going to keep looking at the time. So that way I stop worrying about I've been studying for so long, I'm really tired. It doesn't register in my brain that I'm tired. Instead, only when the topic is completed, I get up from my study table. And that's why it got so late today. But that is another useful tip if you want to finish your syllabus instead of looking at the time every single second. I'm just gonna take a food break while I enjoy my Maggie and maybe watch some Netflix, and after that I'm gonna do some revision. Comment down below what your favorite study snack is. I'm done eating, guys. Sorry for the poor lighting here. But now I'm just gonna do my revision of everything I studied today. This is something I try and do. If I'm studying something on that day, I try to revise it before I go to bed, because the next day in the morning it will help me remember it and recollect better. So suppose you've done like 10 topics, you should revise and go back to the first topic. Usually I absolutely hate revising. Like, I would enjoy studying a new topic more than actually revising an old topic. But we're gonna do that, and how I do that is I'll make in my notes app on my phone, I'll just make a checklist of everything that I have to revise. Or if I don't want to type it out again, I'll just cross it off in the list of topics. If I put a tick, I'll make it a cross, so like double cross it to show that I've revised it as well. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Another thing is being consistent with your studying, because suppose I covered certain concepts today, if I don't revise it by tomorrow and I look at it on the third day, I feel like I'm studying it all over. Like, not completely, but I feel like because I did not revise, I do not remember most of it. So a consistent study schedule is very important if you want to remember things in the long run, because I have my exam in another 3 days, so I need to remember everything I'm studying today on the 4th day as well. So being consistent is very important. And another thing is to remove all distractions around you while studying. If there's anything like listening to music, that can be okay when you're doing more problem related subjects. But if it is something where you need to remember and memorize, so avoid any distractions like music or TV, sounds that can distract you, and choose a quiet environment where you won't be disturbed. If you get that quiet environment within your house, that is really good. And if you don't, then you can maybe head outside to a park or somewhere where you'll feel that there's peace and quiet, and you can be fully concentrated on what you're studying. Studying and revising. Now I'm just gonna change and get all cozy in bed and go to sleep, because I'm really tired. We had a good productive day of studying. Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna think of some positive affirmations. I do this before the exam as well. I think about how I should not be stressed more than what is necessary. Second, it's just an exam. Exams come and go. They don't determine your entire life or what you're going to do in the future. So do not worry much about it. And third, that I know that I've prepared and I've done my best. So I'm going to attempt whatever I know, and I'm going to see how much I know through the test. So remembering these things helps me have a positive outlook towards my exams and take it as a part of learning and not taking too much tension about it. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found some tips useful. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys with another video next time. Till then, take care. Bye.